Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda and this is Confidence Mindset with Amanda. And in this video, I just want to address a few things when it comes to manifesting and also as well to our mental health. So first of all, when I created this channel, I created it with the goal that I wanted to help people in their mindset. So I really do kind of identify more with the mindset work than I do with manifestation. So I wanted to bring up this awareness of mental health because on my own journey, I'm speaking from my own experience, who has, I got into conscious manifesting a few years ago now because of undesirable circumstances. And the key for me in conscious manifesting, what helped me the most was working on my mindset. And I tried manifesting before and it never really worked for me until I started working on my mindset. And I'm not putting this out as a limited thing, because we are truly limitless. We can manifest absolutely anything, even without a good self concept. You don't have to be confident, you don't have to do inner work, you don't have to do anything with your mindset, or you don't have to find yourself or anything like that. There is absolutely no limits to manifestation. However, I wanted to come from a compassionate way of being, because I know what it's like, to have a low self-concept. I know what it's like to not feel confident within yourself. And for anyone out there who resonated with anything that I was saying, I wanted to be of service so that I could help in any way. I am never going to be somebody who is going to, receive an email from someone who's telling me about circumstances in their life. I'm never going to just give one or two affirmations and say these affirmations for a week and you'll be grand. That's not kind of the idea that I want to put out on my channel. I wanted to create a channel that was a community for people who would want to come on. We enjoy our manifesting journey, and then if there is any little kind of things along the way, that we can talk to one another and help each other along the way. Because when we look at manifesting coaches all over the internet, there are tons of them, obviously, and we want to understand that all these manifesting coaches have already figured out what works for them, and they're trying to help everyone in the process as well too. However, when we are making videos, myself included, it can be sometimes hard to remember, especially when we're coming from our own mindset, to understand that mental health is very, very important. And someone clicking onto my video, I would want someone to be able to feel when they watch my video that they come out of it feeling a little better, feeling a little bit more hope, feeling a little bit more motivated to continue with manifesting what it is that you want. And so yes, we can manifest by saying one affirmation, but when I am talking about manifestation and I say things like, to be happy within yourself, I don't mean that you have to be happy within yourself first to get what you want, because obviously you don't. You can get anything you want no matter how you feel. But I do want to put out that message that our mental health is so important as well too. And we override a lot of this. I have myself, through the law of assumption, through using the self-concept affirmations and things like that, to build our confidence. Because when we are, when we're affirming and keeping our thoughts on what it is that we want, we don't waver the same way, because we are being disciplined and we are being focused. But anyone who comes on and is feeling a little demotivated in life, or feeling like they are not able to achieve what it is that they want, I would love people to be able to come to my channel and see that yes, you can always overcome any circumstance in your reality. And this is why I like to come from a mindset perspective more than the manifestation perspective, because yes, we are all up here, like myself included, and we can give out affirmations and say this one affirmation and everything will be fine. But it's easy to do that when we are confident in our own way of being. It's easy to come on here, and it's easy for to to say, just say this affirmation, because if you say this affirmation for 1 week, everything will be fine. It's easy to do that when you are where you are in your confident way of being. And so it's not to I'm not talking about any coaches or anything out there that are not doing, everybody is doing great, their best in wanting to help people and make a change in society, and that is great. But however, coming from a place of where I went on my journey, I will always want to come from that compassionate way of being. And so I just kind of wanted to address that on my channel, that I never want to come from a limited way of being. And so I always want people to be able to come to my channel and feel a little bit more motivated. And look, if I would like to hear people's comments on this and what you think about mental health and things like that when it comes to consciously manifesting. And in no way am I trying to limit anybody or anything like that. But I mean, let's be honest, we are human and we're experiencing a human reality. And there's going to be times in our reality that we are going to react to, and we're going to have days that are not going to be as great as others. And sitting there and saying one affirmation may not just cut how we are feeling in that moment. We may have to experience our feelings and our emotions for a few days, and we have to acknowledge that and know that that is a part of manifesting what it is that we want. So let's be happy within ourselves, be happy that we are allowed to acknowledge our mental health, to know that nothing messes up your manifestation, because it doesn't. The only thing, from my perspective anyway, that will ever stop your manifestation is if you stop affirming for what it is that you want, because it's your subconscious mind that is proving to you the result. And once you continue to affirm for it, you're going to see it in your reality. And if you don't if you stop, and you start not believing in yourself and things like that, that's kind of the only way. But then you can get back on it again, and then you can just keep affirming, and it is going to show up in your reality. And I just wanted to bring up that topic of mental health, to understand that it's okay, to have days that are not as good as others, because we're not robots. And when we're consciously manifesting and keeping our thoughts on what it is that we want, our body is a thing to be recognized as well too. And we're going to feel things as well too. As humans, we're going to get emotions, and we're going to feel anxious days and things like that. And it's to understand that these are okay, and it's to understand that nothing will ever mess up your manifestation. And to remember that if we are watching content on anyone, including myself. And I just wanted to bring up this topic because maybe if any of my videos, I want them to be coming from a compassionate way of being, and I don't want to be overriding mental health either, because it's not what I'm really about when it comes to manifesting. Because really, conscious manifesting has helped me a lot with mine with my anxiety. It's completely overrided a lot. I've become a lot stronger and more confident within myself because of law of assumption, which is a great thing, because you're keeping your focus and your discipline on keeping your thoughts on what it is that you want. But it's to understand that there is going to be, like, we're human, we're experiencing this human reality, and it's to know the difference. It's to know the difference of what we are feeling and what we are knowing, and to allow ourselves to acknowledge our mental health as well too. And to know that if you're somebody who is affirming for something, just one thing or whatever, and you feel like it's not working, that's okay. Just keep going, and nurture yourself and keep going. And that you're going to get what you want, because at the end of the day, you're always going to get what you're thinking about. So if you're thinking about it, you're going to get it. And so it doesn't really matter if we are affirming for things for over a period of time and things like that. But it's to understand that when we acknowledge our own mental health, when we acknowledge our own well-being, in these moments we're telling ourselves that we love ourselves, and that we are becoming more confident. And then when we watch content from people then who are talking about conscious manifesting, we understand more that, well, you know what, that's your journey, and I really like watching your content, and I respect everything that you say, and maybe I get success from watching your content and doing affirmations, but I'm on my own journey as well too, and I'm going to be experiencing things differently, and that's okay. I don't have to be the same as coaches up here, because I'm unique in myself, and I'm able to acknowledge that and to know that within myself too. So I just wanted to raise that awareness as well too, and you can comment down below if you have any thoughts on this, and I will chat to you soon.